How concerned are you about the threat of US tariffs on the region, and what can ASEAN as a bloc and business do to try to navigate and mitigate all this turmoil and uncertainty?
Of course, we were all shell-shocked by not so much the tariffs, but the scale of it and the method behind it. And, we were reeling for some days. I think people were not sure how to respond. And I think clearly at the extreme that was announced on Liberation Day, that would be very concerning, damaging, not just to us, but to the US as well. Malaysia is doing four things. One is to negotiate for the right tariff levels. Two is we're looking at ways that we can help our weaker companies, our SMEs, MSMEs cope with this. Thirdly, we need to look within the region and strengthen our ties within the ASEAN region. And of course, fourthly, is strengthen our business ties with other parts of the world, including China, India, GCC, and even further afield to the other sort of countries of the South.
ASEAN looks set to sign the upgrade of its free trade agreement with China, the ASEAN-China FTA 3.0. How significant is that?
Well, I think the 3.0 it's covering areas that were kind of left out given how the world has changed since 2.0. I think it includes areas like digital in a much more significant way. I think of impact, it will definitely be positive. It reflects the quality of our relationship with China, that we constantly review the enabling agreements for trade and investment between us.
Now we're also going to see the first ever ASEAN GCC China summit taking place. What do you think is the potential for that?
When you look at the numbers, clearly there's still so much more to do, particularly in the ASEAN GCC corridor and to some extent the China GCC corridor. There's a lot to do. Need is mother invention. When you had the huge US market, we probably didn't spend enough time on these opportunities. Between the three regions, I think we need to look at specific opportunities. For instance, in the halal food area, the food security area. These kind of ideas, entrepreneurs need to come up with the ideas and governments need to come up to enable them to happen.